One love to the humble. One love to the humble. One love to the humble. May grace and peace be multiplied unto you. Hey, I got another good video request from the good brother Trey Day. From the good brother Trey Day. A good video request. He asked me to discuss the situation with Dr. Umar Johnson. And so I came up with my own thing about it. And is this the end of Dr. Umar Johnson? Is this the end of Dr. Umar Johnson? Man, listen, I don't usually get into things like this directly and say people's names directly. You know what I'm saying? I don't usually do that. But in this case, I felt like it was all right because um, this man is a well known man. He's well respected in some regards. A lot of people look up to him. A lot of people think he's great. And I'm not here to I'm not here to make up nothing about him. I'm not here to discredit him on who he is as a person because I don't know him as a person. I don't know him as a person. I never met him. I have no desires to meet him at all. But I am going to speak on the situation because what I speak about on this channel is about black problems, black issues, and the things that black people go through, black women, black men, and black community as a whole. And this is one of those ones that it's been amazing me. I've been amazed for a long time at the way Dr. Umar has been able to maneuver in the black community so well. And I don't think black people really understand the impact that he's had on the community. And it hasn't really been good. If you really look at the situation, it hasn't really been good. A lot of people are not critical of him, and that's okay. Because, in the black community, you can't be critical of black people. You got to support them no matter how evil they may be, no matter how much wrong they may do, no matter how much devastation they may cause. In the black community, you can't be critical of each other. You got to support. If you don't support, you're going to be called an Uncle Tom. And you're really going to be called an Uncle Tom if you don't support people that represent what he represents. Now, there's a lot of different things about black people that's not like everybody else. We're very different. And within our culture, we're very different. We got different ways we see life. We got different ways we do things. We got different beliefs. We got different everything in our community. But we have to stop acting like everything we do is great. We have to stop acting like that we just on this great crusade to revolutionary things. And that's been long gone. Can we make some changes? Yeah. But are we revolutionary? No. That boat has been sailed and it's sunk. That's no longer the case for us in our community. Now this video is gonna be kind of dark. I'm sitting outside and the sun is going down. So please, if the video color and stuff like that is messed up, I do apologize. But I'm gonna make this video, and if YouTube don't push it because of the quality of the video, that's fine. I hope my people that subscribe, I hope you watch it. And if you have not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. It costs you nothing just to hit subscribe. It costs you nothing to like it. But in our community, we can't be critical of each other. We have to be supportive of each other no matter what. That's the rule. And that's a bad rule to have. We got to start excluding people that's causing a lot of damage to the community no matter what they claim to represent. Now, when you look at a track record like Dr. Umar Johnson and you can't see what is going on, then you have what they call cognitive dissonance, right? What's happening is your reality is being challenged. You think one thing of a person, and it's so strong that you cannot see the opposing view. and you keep on doing the same thing over and over again, thinking it's going to get better. That's what they call insane. And it is insanity. I've been insane myself. I done things the same way over and over again, thinking it's going to be a different result, and it don't give me nothing but the same result. But I keep trying it anyway. I've been insane because we don't like to change in our community. But when you look at someone like Dr. Umar, he's very articulate. He comes in with the black, African garb. He's representing Pan Africanism. He's doing all those things that black people love, especially in that community, right? They love it. And he first hit the scene, he first became popular. He was really doing his thing. He connected himself to Frederick Douglass. He was doing all of the great things. But he found out one magical thing that changed everything for him. I don't know, I can't say he found it out, but he started doing one thing that was magical. Whether he found it out or whether he already knew it, he started doing it. And what he started doing was he started pandering to black women. That was his gold mine right there. Because see, black men, we're gonna look at the thing from a logical perspective. Like we got your back at first. And we're gonna be down with you as long as you're saying like you're gonna do something good, we down with you. But once we realize, like, hold on, man, you're not doing what you say. So we take our feelings out of it and we start looking at the logical perspective. And the logical thing was a lot of black men realized early, even if you was black power, even if you was um, red, black, red, and green, even if you was all of those things, you start seeing it from a different perspective and you start backing away. I had a friend of mine, I wish I lost contact with him. He was always posting controversial stuff on Facebook, and he used to go by Mind Over Matter. And good dude, man. He made a lot of bees. He had, the big bees like this, and with the you know with the Ankh symbol and all that. I used to buy a lot of that stuff from him back in the days when I was rocking that kind of stuff. And people like that, he was like, nah, man, this guy is a fraud. But people wouldn't believe it, right? But anyway, if you look at his track record, Dr. Umar's track record, all he did was start pandering to black women. He started saying everything they wanted to hear. You take a race of people that look at themselves as lesser. They claim it's everybody else, but really we look at ourselves as lesser because there's no way that a person like that can come in our community and just run rampant without no repercussions. And he got the black women on his side. The same thing some, not all, but the same thing some black churches do. Some black preachers do. They pander to the women. They don't tell them straight up what they need to be doing. They coddle them and they say whatever they want to hear because they know that's where the money gonna come from. The men ain't gonna go for it. The men are gonna stand firm and strong when they see you ain't about what you say you're about. But you can't fake. You can't fake and get a black man to follow you if you're not real. There gonna be some black men still gonna follow, but for the majority, they're gonna fall away when you're not real and you're not sticking to your word. But he started pandering to black women because he knew he was a liar. He wasn't telling the truth about what he's gonna do with that school. So he started to pander to black women to send money. And he got black men to send money too in the early days. But most of those black men start falling away and realize like, nah, I'm not gonna continue to support this because I see it's nonsense. But the black women kept supporting because it was an emotional thing. He catered to their emotions. He made them feel some way good. He kept calling them queens. All the things he was doing, talking down on the black man. But he was doing it in such an articulate way that people just looked right over it. And black women kept sending him money. You're gonna buy this school. Now I'm gonna tell you like this: you don't need no $700,000, $1 million to start no school. You just don't need it, and you don't have to. Nobody starts from the top and just kick it off right off the bat. You got to start small. Start off small with a small school. You don't need nothing big. It can be a classroom of just 5 kids at first, and as you prove yourself as a businessman, you can continue to grow it into something bigger. So I knew right off the bat that this wasn't gonna work because I'm a businessman. I got a business. I don't own multiple businesses, and I understand what it takes. And it's no way you're gonna start off at the top. No one's gonna fund you that type of money. No one's gonna give you that type of money, no millions of dollars to start something that you have never done before, that you haven't even proven that you're capable of running. Nobody's gonna fund that. So he's tricked y'all into believing that that's how it's gonna work. That y'all gonna send him the money, he gonna get to school, and he gonna run it. You can't run a school off of people's money. That's not how schools don't run like that. And if anybody is thinking, they'll know it too. You can't run a school off of donations. It don't work. It's no way possible. You know how much money it take to run a school? If you ain't getting government assistance, I mean, if you ain't getting government help or like people with real money supporting you, it's not going to work. You can't do it. You can't run a school off of donations. That's not how it works. You barely can run a church off of donations, let alone a school. But that was the angle. And then it started to fizzle out. He always come back asking for more money. Then he messed around with the women, which you knew that was going to happen. He pandering to them. He telling them what they want to hear. Did he carry himself like he's the perfect black man? And that's not good. He made himself look like a superstar to the black women. And some black men idolized him too. I understand in the beginning because he was talking that talk. But after about 5 years of that, you didn't start realizing at all that something was wrong. Nothing clicked in your mind like this guy is full of it. Nah, you might not because you was in it. He had you in his trance. He had you in the web. And here we are today realizing the school is still not going. And I seen other videos of people saying that the grounds that the school is built on is no good. And he making excuses. Now his account is frozen. You got a frozen account and you can't get no money out of that account. So you need people to send you money somewhere else. Y'all don't recognize the scam when you see one? I believe that, you know what? I'm a firm believer that in the beginning, he had good intentions. But he got in over his head. And then he realized, you know what? That if they're going to send me this type of money, I know I'm not going to be able to pull this off, but I'm going to milk it for what it's worth. And he's been doing that for a long, long time, at least 10, 15 years now. And people still going to send him his money. And the women that sending money ain't even got it. These are poor women from the hood that see some black man that they can respect because he's supposed to represent black people. He's supposed to be Pan-African and all this stuff. It's not easy that is to pull off. I can do that myself. Any black man can do that. That ain't hard to do. But you know, most of us black men got too much self-respect to go stoop that low to try to run game on the black community. See, the problem with I'm at the end of the day, I don't blame him. I blame the black community. We love to get game run on us. We don't pay attention to nothing that's true. We move off of emotions and how we feel about something, not what's real. See, I'm able to separate what I feel about a situation from the reality of the situation. I don't have to get caught up in that nonsense. I may feel like I want to do this, but if it don't make sense, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to stick with the truth regardless of how I feel. I put my feelings to the side and say, do this make sense? I love what he's doing. I want to support it, but I can't because I feel like, but it looks like what he's doing is going to be a scam. Even though I want to help the black community, I can't give it up, my money, if I think that it's going to go wrong. So I can't let my emotions be triggered by that. If you're a man, you shouldn't be moving off emotions anyway. You should be moving off your logic. Your emotions are going to tell you one thing, but your logic is going to keep you straight. Always go with logic first, no matter how you feel about something. You may feel good about making this investment, but if it don't pass the logical test, you got to pass it on. You got to pass up on it, even though you want to do it. You can't. But that's what's wrong with our community, man. We get sold a dream all the time. It's easy to fool us. It's easy to get us moving in the wrong direction because we are so emotional. You can't do nothing with black people without them getting their feelings about something. They don't look at nothing that makes sense. They don't analyze any logic. It's all about feelings and feelings only. That's why we stay in the situation we're in. Somebody gonna come on this post and be in opposition to what I'm saying because they in their feelings. They ain't looking at the reality of the situation. This man gonna drain the black community. Well, no, he won't drain the black community, but he's gonna drain a lot of people dry. It's gonna be 30 years from now. They still gonna be hoping that this school opens up. They still gonna be hoping that it's gonna work out. It's not gonna work. It's never gonna happen. Not by donations. And at this point, he done ruined his credibility. So ain't nobody that really got it gonna support him. And as a black person, you're not going to open up a school on that level without going through the government and without going through people that got money. And most of the people who got the real money that can really help you ain't black. Or got the real connection that can really tell you how it's done ain't black. Because, he telling you that not to do that. Just give it to him. He going to take care of it. You going to send him all your money. And he begging online right now for more money. And he going to get it. He's going to get the money because people going to send it to him. They still going to believe. There's always there's a sucker born every day. There's going to be a new generation of people coming up. And going to pan to them and they're going to send the money. He made his whole, for the last 10, 15 years, that's how he been surviving. Speaking engagements, because he's very articulate. He know how to put words together real nice. He go on debate. He gonna get paid for it. He know how to debate sort of good, but his debate skills are not great. But since he know how to articulate, it sounds good. See, people go off of how the rhythms, with the cadence that you speak on, the tones and the frequencies, and your inflection of your voice. People that know how to do that real well sound way smarter than they really are. You can be a complete dummy intellectually, but if you can articulate your words and you got the right cadence, you got the right inflection, you can fool a lot of people with that. They'll never know how dumb you are. Anybody can study words and put words together. If you don't know a lot of big words, if you got the right cadence and you know how to, the right tone, the right cadence, how to make your voice inflection go up and down as needed, you can get away with a whole lot of things, especially in the black community. Because we always looking for a leader. Black people are always looking for a leader. Always. And Dr. Umar was perfect. He came in at the right time. He was right on time for black people. He was perfect for black people. He had all the right words. He had the right garb. He had the right look. He had it all. And he called himself a doctor. And I seriously doubt that he has a PhD. But he's a doctor. Only doctor I know that, or the few doctors I know don't have a PhD is Dr. Dre. Anyway, look, man, y'all gotta get wiser out here. Stop letting these people fool you. The black community already at the bottom of the list financially. We're a poor race. We're a poor nation. Yet we got more people coming into our community taking away from us. I understand all the other races, but it's sickening when our own race is doing it. Now you can keep supporting him, but you'll be a fool if you keep sending your money to him and thinking that one day something great gonna happen for the black community. He's not the black community's fix. The fix for the black community is each individual. It's up to you as an individual to fix the black community, meaning fix yourself. If every individual changed themselves, then the black community as a whole would be better. But if you're waiting on a black leader to come and do it, that's never going to happen because they can't do it. The only person that can fix the black community is you. And the way you do that is by fixing you. You tighten yourself up, you fix yourself, you get your own self together. If each person become an individual, individually fix themselves, then the black community would change overnight. But if you waiting for somebody to come tell you how to fix yourself and tell you what to do, then for one, you're an idiot. And for two, you deserve everything you get to go wrong if you don't take your control of your own life and fix your own self as an individual and stop waiting on this black leadership to come in and do it. Them days are over. Them days of black leadership is over. It's about the individual now. Ain't no more Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Medgar Evers, and all that. That's over. Them days are gone. It's up to each individual person to fix themselves, and then the black community will rise as a whole. But if you sit back waiting on somebody else, you're wrong. And black women, I'm telling you, you got to stop being so gullible to these people that come in and sell you a dream. I know you're not going to do it. I know you're going to go back to doing the same thing you always did because it makes you feel good. But don't keep being don't keep welcoming victimhood. Don't keep welcoming these people come in and make you a victim. Don't keep doing it. They pandering to you. Anytime a person telling you anything you want to hear, you gotta know it's some BS. You got to figure that out. Y'all take care.